What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, alright, welcoming you back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today is day number 9, and today we're taking a look at bigger bugs. That's right, bug big. This is the deck. It's very simple in theory. We're just trying to swarm out with the bugs, pun fully intended, and make lots of monsters that have big number. Just straight up bug beat down. And our deck, with the right hand, it can do some pretty significant damage. We have a lot of big beat sticks in this deck. We have like Gurren Lagann, we got the Queen, we got the Doom Dozer, nice classic boy, the perfectly ultimate greatmoth, of course, things like Beargram, and a few newer cards as well, like this Rika thing, which is technically a bug. I don't really see the bug in him, but he's a bug in spirit. So we got ourselves our deck here today, thanks to Protocurity, who wanted to see some nice bug action. And that's what we are intending to do. So we got our deck here today. We're going to show off the combos and the wombos, the what do's and the what not do's. Have ourselves a good time on good old EDO Pro. So, of course, if you want the deck list, it'll be in the description. Don't forget to check that out after the vid. Maybe smack that like button. Help show that you enjoy some bug action. For now, let's go into the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! And see what this deck can do. Alright, here our first opponent. Another day, another card game. We want to go second as often as we can with this deck. Very much a beatdown-centric deck. We can still go first on occasion, but primarily we like to go first. Or second. Bleh. I'm so used to going first in this game, but today is a going second day. What are we up against? Fire King Avatar Rangabanga. Okay, this is the Spell Trap Negator. Not ideal for us, but let's see what we got here. A lot of things we can do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to normal summon Pinch Hopper. Summon my Grasshopper from the hand. I'm going to equip it with the Bio Insect Armor. Really nice equip card. So I can equip this to a monster, and then it's going to get huge. I can also link off of Almirage, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go into the battle phase. I get 1,500 attack points in the battle phase. And 2,000 defense. It also carries on into main phase 2, which is actually pretty important. Because now I can do this. Ultimate Great Insect. These get banished because of the armor. We get to summon this thing. This thing is huge. A 3,000 beat stick, and when I have a field spell in play, I can nuke all my opponent's monsters. During the battle phase only, but it's... Not everyone knows that. Not everyone knows what this does. Also, I have my Giant Ballpark, so we're pretty set in that department. So, we have our established board at the moment. We have this perfectly big old bug. That is the idea of this deck. Summon big bug. That is, unfortunately, going to be able to stop Ultimate Great Insect. Which kind of sucks, but depends on what he has. I mean, we don't even know what my opponent has yet. All he's done is normal summon a Monkey Man. And this dude. No. Why would I do anything in the battle phase? No, actually, I'm going to allow this because I have a feeling he can somehow do something about this. And I'm going to say Giant's Ballpark. Send Normie Monster to Graveyard to summon all Normie Monsters from wherever they happen to be. I go from 1 monster to 4 monsters. I mean, it's still the battle phase, just for the record. What does this do? If it's destroyed, it's on this card. So this doesn't do anything at the moment. Neat. Imperm, well, I will chain you, sir. Good effort, but not good enough. Go ahead. You cannot stop the power of bug. Ah! Oh my goodness. I mean, that was a cute little plan, but it was a very foolish plan. I'm sorry to tell you, my friend. That was not gonna happen. That's not the key to victory. As for our key to victory, I can do a lot of stuff here. Let's see, if I link that off, and I'll link that off. Okay, let's go for big bugs. Let's summon all the big bugs to the yard. We're going to summon Giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas. 4 materials. Then we're going to use Resonance Bug. He lets me get a bug from my deck. And we're going to go ahead and get Beargram, the Shelled Emperor. See, when things set up with the ballpark, this is when this deck really starts to just pop off. So we're going to go ahead and banish, and do I have any other insects? No, sorry, Squatter. But luckily, I don't think I need you anymore. We're going to summon Beargram. Resonance Bug will replace himself with another bug. The bug we will replace him with doesn't really matter much, because I've already banished everything else. So we're going to send this guy who is useful for other things. More importantly, I have all these banished guys now, so I want to put them back into my deck. I'm going to put 3 back, and I get to summon Heavy Beetrooper, Mighty Neptune, who is really good for multiple things. Not only is he recovery, big beat stick, he can also make my monsters bigger if I need to. But that is perfect idea of what this deck is about. We're just trying to make a bunch of bugs on the board do lots of damage. As you can see, Ballpark is very useful for this, especially with Resonance Bug. This guy, very important to the deck. But that is good for game 1. My opponent, I feel like he had a kind of a bum hand, but then again, he's playing Fire Kings and he's relying on evenly matched, so it could be an issue there. But regardless, you get a perfect idea what we're up to. Let's go for duel number 2. Continue to show off what this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. That's right, big bugs, big battle phase. That's all I want to see. Lots of big bugs. What I like to see. Okay, opening hand is got potential. I mean, I got Foolish. That's a gokipole into a Squatter. Okay. Alright. That'd be even better if I could normal summon. That'd be even better. So we'll see. It's a hand with potential. I'll put it this way. It's a hand with a lot of potential. It's always good when you got the ballpark too, because then that's just immediately so many monsters, so many plays. Plays for days. For days indeed. And I've got this if I need it. What is it? Oh, it's the Vanadium archetype. I remember I played these once. I kind of remember what they do. They're a synchro archetype, kind of, sort of. Let's see. This card's summon. Add a Vanadium card. Yeah, they summon like these very pretty snow globes. That's the archetype. Is that the Tearlament field spell? Kind of looks like it. Kinda. Yeah, but basically he's a synchro deck, and the tuner's destroyed. Target a monster, summon that monster. Okay. Summon whatever. This is new. This is a new. I do not remember this one. Target a tuner, summon it, and negate its effects. Okay, and I believe he can. I thought he could pop the tuners with something, or is that what this guy does? Something like that. I don't remember the entirety of what this deck is about. But apparently they got some new stuff. This guy summon, add a Visa Starfrost card. Main phase, destroy a monster you control. All monsters get entered attack for the turn. Okay, and this is the thing that lets him revive Visa Starfrost. Because he really wants to do that for things. Or make combo. Alright, so my opponent's going to go off with some crazy Visa Starfrost combo. There may or may not be Scare Claws involved in that. I don't know why all the... I don't know what the Vanadiums have to do with this, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and skip ahead until this guy's done. We'll see what we can do to out this dude's board. Alrighty, everybody, we're back at it, and all my opponent did was summon Appaloosa. It's a little disappointing, but I think I can do something about this. So, what we're gonna do is activate the Burial of Fools. My opponent will activate a monster effect of some form. Either it's Appaloosa or something else. Doesn't matter too much. And we're gonna send gokipole. Gokipole will then use its effect. I'll go ahead and get myself a card. We'll see what this guy does. He might be foolish. He might not be foolish. He is a foolish fool. A foolish fool in all of Foolsville. Alright. Give me your junk. Your monster is now my monster. Unless you have a spell trap negate, but I don't think you do. I kind of doubt it. Alright. Giant Ballpark. Let's play ball, baby. Alright. So, not gonna be quite game, sadly. I didn't draw a normal summonable monster to do that, but You know, I can do other stuff. I can use Giant Ballpark. He used up his ass blossom. So I might as well give him the ass. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna go with 6,000 points of damage. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. So let's attack with everything. Odds he has a battle trap of some form. I don't remember everything his archetype has. It's weird. I was seeing Scare Claws. I'm seeing the Vanadiums. Ends on an Appaloosa the Bruiser. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine and all that good stuff. Let's see what we can do here. Can I link it to a 5-star? I need Effect Boys to do that. So what we're going to do is Insect Imitation. We're going to tribute off one of our squatters and set up a bio armor for later. And now he's in defense mode, so my monsters get weaker. Right. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Let's see. Use those two up. At least I can pick a Philena. We use pick a Philena's effect. We're going to get rid of our moth, because sadly we don't need him at the moment, even though I really want to summon him. We'll have to do other things. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and equip Resonance Bug. On the Resonance Bug, and let's go ahead and use Pickle's effect. I would like to get back my Squatty Boys. That way I have them for later. Let's see here. Ooh, Zexstagger. That actually might be a good idea. Let me think. What can I currently make? Currently cannot make what I want to make. So therefore, Cocoon of Ultimate Evolution. I get rid of one of my Equippy Boys, and I get out another Bug Boy. You monster! He was innocent! Alright, be that way. That's fine. Okay, so I can summon whoever I please. Who do I please? I want to summon in this situation, because I'm just going to link everything off anyway. It really doesn't matter, so I'm going to go for another Resonance Bug. Might as well. Resonance Bug will go off, and Zexstagger will go off. If I can get at Zexstagger, he's really big, and then I can add another big bug. This is the name of the game. Let's get Beargram. Beargram. I just really want to link off this is really the reason I'm doing all this, because I do not want him to get Appaloosa back. That would be a bad thing. Let's go ahead and get another big bug, because that's what we're all about. So you see, this is what this deck is doing. And it's what we do a lot. So let's go ahead, a couple of these. We might as well deck thin while we're at it. And sorry, gokipole, I don't need you right now. I really don't. So, an interesting assortment of my opponents. It didn't really add to much, surprisingly. I have seen Scareclaws before, and I've seen them do some pretty impressive things. But I guess he just didn't have the hand for it or something. I'm just going to ditch Pinch Hopper for now. I don't need it. So, Gokipole, I'm getting my boy back. Get back a Resonance Bug. Summon more big bug. And I believe... yeah, Cocoon of High Evolution. Let's get back Zexstagger, because he's a good boy. Okay, not exactly the draw I wanted, but I'll take it. And let's equip Neptune with the armor. We'll end our turn. So we have a solid little setup here. I mean, I've got two really big bugs. My opponent can't summon things out of the graveyard anymore. Or at least once per turn, but, you know, same difference. Peaceful Planet, Calarium. Alright. He hasn't given up. That's the important thing. He hasn't given up just yet. Target a card. Destroy it. Okay. Scareclaw Arrival. Not if I can help it. I don't trust this. Maybe he can do something about that, but we'll find out in a minute. Let's summon add a Vanadium card from the deck to the hand. Okay. Okay. I mean, I had to do something. Maybe that was wrong, but I had to do something. I just don't remember everything about the Vanadiums. Do they... Roll Visa Starfrost, something... okay, so yeah, he can still do... stuff. Maybe I should have negated this instead. Possibly. Maybe. Or not. Alright. My opponent surrenders. I thought he was going to come over that. He got the dude. He could have. Oh wait, his attack is different. Oh, because he's not counted as Visa's Starfrost. Yeah, he is not counted as Visa Starfrost. So, yeah, he could not special summon. So it was good that I negated the Scareclaw rival. That was important. So, good on us. Another instance of big bug beatdown. Going about these fairly quickly, but I'm probably not going to go to 4 duels because we did that yesterday. The episode got a little long. So let's go for duel number 3. Finish off strong with our bug boys. Alrighty, everybody, the third opponent, the fighting third, as we call it. And we're doing all good today. We're doing pretty dang good. No, all I'm seeing is big insects on the board, and that's what this deck is all about. Although, sadly, we don't have a field spell just yet, but, you know, I'm sure this top card is the field spell. This is the Giant Ballpark for sure. Oddly enough, would have been decent enough going first hand, because I do have my trap. What are we up against? Ice barriers and frogs. That sounds like a lethal combination. Considering all the ridiculous stuff ice barriers have gotten over their 2 support runs. That doesn't sound good. It sounds good for this guy. It sounds amazing for this guy. All the setup in the world and board, you know, get monsters in the grave, get monsters on the board. For him, this is a good thing. For me, it's a bad thing. Bugs do not do good in the winter time, okay? It's kind of not the thing. When's the last time you saw a bug in the winter? Barring ones in your house, okay? You're not going to see that. Why? Because they're dead. And that's not good for me. Alright, but jokes aside, let's see. He's got 2 tuners. This one summons an ice barrier. There's an ice barrier. And this guy, tribute effect. Summon synchro, get 2 tokens. Tuner tokens. More importantly, he has a frog. He is a wee beast. He is a wee beast with leg, tongue, and the new guy. The new Dragon of the Ice Bear. Personally, still a bigger fan of the Trish. So, what does this do? Once per chain, opponent special summon, special summon Ice Barrier. Change opponent's attack monster to defense mode. Cool for him, not for me. I kind of like the special summon. If only a little bit. Just a little bit of special summoning. And once per chain, uses effect twice per turn. This guy leaves the field. By any means, if he leaves the board, he can synchro summon for free. Pretty brutal. What is he doing now? Spot Frog? Get reveal? Oh, okay. Get a revealer, why not? A free revealer. A freeler, if you will. Alright. We'll see how this goes. What does it do? This does nothing at the moment. Okay. Insect imitation. Let's see where this goes. But tribute off Gokipole. I'm going to special summon Chopper. And then that'll activate Gokipole's effect. We'll see if that works or not. Still have Giant Ballgame, so I've got options here. Lancia. Summon Ice Barrier from wherever. So, that won't trigger like OG Trish or anything. Oh no, what does this do? When the monster activates its effect on the field, discard a card or the effect is negated. Okay, cool. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and Gokipole here. I'm going to use Squatter's effect. Summon Squatter. And he never negated this, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the Toad. Alright, that works. That part works. That's good. Is it still my turn, or is he still doing... Oh, wait, no, he's coming to realization of that happening. And now he's going to resolve the effect of Toad. Okay. Well, activates effect. They must discard a card or the effects. I got plenty of discards. Are you going to do that again? I haven't even finished. He's very cocky with this thing. If I had Call by the Grave, this thing would not be an issue. If I had Call by the Grave, this thing would be Kaputski. He's very fortunate that I don't have that. Otherwise, this would not be an issue. The only issue is that he can straight up summon Super Trish. Monsters opponent control can't declare an attack if the attack is greater than or equal to this card's defense. Well, that is unfortunate. Thinking here. I've only got 2 monsters on the board is the problem. Got a 3rd monster. Got a 4th monster to boot. Alright, let's dick around with this hand until something good happens. Let's put it that way. Oh, I can just switch control of monsters. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Why the heck not? I've already activated the effect. Shoot. Doesn't matter much, I hope. I have a normal summoned. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the effect of our Giant's Ballgame. We're going to reveal a dude, and I'm going to steal my opponent's stuff. How you like them apples, Mr. Ice Barrier Man? Your giant F-off dragon is mine now. Told you, when you're playing bugs, big brains. You gotta do it. Alright, so now we have stolen our opponent's stuff. Apparently I did in its owner's control least because of an opponent's card. So, what do I have left? Let's see. 3, 4, I didn't set up right. You know, this works just fine. So we're gonna go into the battle phase. I can't battle phase because of Ice Barrier Defender. I can still link. But I think I'm okay. You know, I'm just gonna hold on to his big old dragon. If he wants his dragon back, he's gonna have to banish it himself. Yeah, that's actually a pretty effective counter, because I stole this. So, even if it leaves the board from a card effect, it gets nothing. That does actually ask me an interesting little ruling question. If I had an Ice Barrier, would I get a card when it leaves the board? I don't think that's how that happens. But I would be interested to see if that's how that would work. It would be funny as hell. Alright, fingers crossed, people. Got 50-50 shot of good things. Come on. Come on. No, you want to be banished. Come on, babe. Oh, I was wanting it to be Resonant Bug. That would have been good. That would have been the good thing to happen, but it didn't happen. Alright, well that is unfortunate, but if I get another bug, I'm good, because then I can just switch, I can switch sides again. I can just steal my opponent's stuff all over again. That would be amazing. If I could do that, it would be so cool. What has he got? What level is this thing? Oh, it's 6. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a level 9. Yeah, get another monster. He's got 1 tuner at the moment. I assume he can summon another one. Potentially. But yeah, that was nice. I was so looking forward to Resonance Bug getting hit. Because then I could have sent, like, Gokipole to the... Well, I already sent Gokipole to the graveyard. I could have sent something to the graveyard, and then I could have had Beargram ready in the wing. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Regrettably. So it's really going to depend, 1, on what on earth he's trying to summon. 2, whether I survive or not. And 3, if I draw a monster. There's ways that this can still come about. There's ways this duel can be saved. Opponent cannot target Ice Barriers with monster effects. I don't really care. Lord, the new Ice Barrier stuff is ridiculous. That's surprising. Ice Barriers aren't seen more in, like, the meta and junk with how much stuff they can do. But then again, the meta is a nonsensical nonsense waiting to happen, so I'm actually kind of glad that they're not. A part of me really wants to play the new Ice Barrier, so maybe in the 100 days we'll do that. Whether somebody asks for it or I have to do it myself, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I do have the Elemental Week coming up in a... Well, it's quite a while still then, but it can be done. It can be doing stuff. See, now he's scared to do synchro plays because he knows I have ball shoot. He's terrified. Crying to his mama. He's peeing his pants, pooping his pants. Pants have done a number 3. Okay. Wait. Yeah, this doesn't stop ball game. Okay. All I need's a monster. Come on. Give me a monster. Any monster. A monster will do. Who is it now? Give me that. I want that. I want that monster. I want it. I don't even know what the trap does. What does this do? Monster special summon from the X deck. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Effectively is what that does. Okay. Thinking here. Start the damage deck. Insect battles. Target a card. Opponent controls the card. Okay, so I don't want to give him antlion. For certain. That would have been bad. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to summon a resonance bug and use the ball shoot. Now give me your synchro monster. I'm going to keep doing that. I don't know why you thought I wasn't going to do that again. The only problem is... Okay, this doesn't do anything, right? Where to go? This. Monster special summon from the ice deck. Return ice barrier. That doesn't do anything. Essentially, what does this do? This doesn't do anything either. Okay, I can work with that. Let's go into the battle phase. Let's destroy our insect and get us some more cards. The revolution has begun, sir. Now I get Big Bug. And I cannot lie. The fact that I don't have Beargram anymore sucks so much. I really like that guy. Alright, main phase number 2. Let's special summon our Doom Dozer. That'll activate Resonance Bug's effect. That way I can send my Bio Armor to the grave, and then I can activate the Bio Armor. And I could equip it onto Lance. Ooh, I could do that. Because I'm an insect, because of, yeah, because this becomes an insect. Do I want to do that? Kinda? He's kind of big enough, honestly. I'm just going to do this. And then I could make Ultimate Insect, but I have no field spell, so I think we'll see where this goes. My opponent's top decking at this point. Unless there's some crazy ice barrier stuff in the graveyard that I'm completely unaware of, which I'm sure there is. Somewhere in here. Okay, yeah, he can get a tuner. But he can get a token, I should say. It's not a tuner token. That's about what he has in the grave. Unless, oh wait, no, there was this. Target an ice barrier, add it to the hand, get a tuner. Shoot. Well, shoot dang, that might be game right there. Ice barriers plus tuner equals not good for Memphis. Although I still have the Lancia, I can still use his own effect against him. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't use his effect at all. He's just a big, stupid beater. That's all he ever was. Alright, well that's probably gonna be game. Let's see. Let's see. 9, 7. Like if we make Super Trishula, regular Trishula, a whole host of other synchro monsters, I'm pretty much dead. Like that guy. Yeah, that's game right there. Well, darn. Things could have gotten so much better for us if we had just had Resonance Bug banished at that one point. But unfortunately, it did not happen. Banish up to 3 cards the opponent controls. Yeah, that means I am going to get the banish. Going to banish everything I have. I mean, I can summon Antlion. What? Am I dead? Technically? I mean, I can still do stuff, but then again, on the field resolves. Yeah, so I can't do anything. I can show off the cool power of Antlion, where I can summon him from my hand. That's pretty neat, where I can just summon him, and then he'll get negated. Yeah, because of Antlion. GG. Good, sir. Alright, but I can still do nothing. But I'm gonna keep clicking buttons. I'm gonna keep clicking buttons till the end of the game. So, a nice back and forth with the ice barriers. We did pretty well, but unfortunately my opponent had more, he was able to swarm better than I was. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's go for the answer. Alrighty, everybody. So, bigger bugs went 2 out of 3. Perfectly respectable. for just, a bunch of bugs that only want one simple thing, and that is blood. My opponent's blood. We had lots of our opponent's blood today. We were able to swarm the board, summon out our giant insect monsters, do a heckin' lot of battle damage. And let me tell you, it feels really good playing a deck like this, where it's not all about like the negates and things. Yeah, we have a couple of those, but it's not about that. It's about swarming board with big bugs and doing lots of damage. And we were able to do a lot of the stuff we wanted to do. Beargram was here, Heracles was here, zexstagger was here. Sadly, never got to summon the perfectly. Where is my ultimate moth? There he is. We didn't summon the moth today, but that wasn't the focus of the day. He was always there waiting in the wing. We were always able to summon this guy. We summoned his cousin. We did summon his cousin, so that kind of counts in a starter way. But in the end of the day, the deck works fairly well. It's a fun deck to play. I enjoy playing it, and man, it's just a nice deck. A nice deck. I like it. I like playing big bugs. I like Giant Ballpark. It feels ridiculous, but at the same time, it feels so clean at the same time. So it gives me that good warm feeling whenever I play it. So I hope everybody enjoyed seeing the Giants ballpark today. If you did, smash the like button to let me know that you enjoyed this deck. Tomorrow marks the 1/10 of the way through the series episode, and we have a special deck for that. I'm gonna tell you what it is this time, but you'll have to tune in next time to find out. So until next time, everybody, your boy Memphis is signing out. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay happy. You have a good one. Y'all take care, everybody.